Hello, my name is Philip Fraser and I am the President and CEO of Killam Properties. I am pleased to introduce this video on Killam's core values.
We've always had our core values. We've taken 2013 as a time to write these down. And what it's about there is the values existed and they have been part of how we've operated the business for the last 13 years. But we realize that we're not always going to be the ones out in the field being able to speak to everyone, so we've taken the opportunity to write these down so we can share them with everybody.
The first of the core values is build community. It's about creating a sense of community in the environment that we work, in our buildings, in our manufactured home communities, as well as being active in the communities that we operate in.
I like working for Killam Properties because Killam cares. We do a lot of support work with different organizations in the community, Mental Health Group, Phoenix House, Shelter Nova Scotia. It feels really good to be able to provide good homes at affordable prices for these people.
Home Away from Home program was initiated back in 2007, and that was a program that we set up whereby we donated fully furnished suites to various hospitals throughout the region. To date, we have got 6 of those suites. We have a couple here in Halifax, we've got one in St. John, Fredericton, Moncton, and Charlottetown. And really, the program was set up so that we could help families that were going to be out of their homes in these different regions. And it really talks to how we just want to be able to give back to the communities where we work and live.
I think it's more about the people I work for. It's the people in the buildings and making that connection with them. I think that's what it's about for me.
We've been working with Killam Properties since 2010 through our supportive housing program. And Killam is actually our largest partner. Right now we have about 65% of our clients are housed with Killam Properties. So we're very, very happy with the relationship that we've built with Killam.
Well, the thing I appreciate about Killam is, as big and successful a corporate group as it is, that Killam has always worked really hard to understand the community in which it's situated and what those community needs are. Killam has also been very philanthropic in providing sponsorship support for Phoenix for a 4-year standing on one of our major events. So it's been a real delight to be a partner with Killam over the years.
Creative solutions. This is about challenging the status quo and thinking outside the box. Really, that they're always thinking about ways that we can improve how things are done here. So I think it's a wonderful thing about Killam that people here are open to new ideas and willing to try new things. And I think that this has allowed us to expand into new areas we might not have otherwise done and allowed us to become the company we are today.
For the past 6 years, Killam Properties has been actively involved in a number of affordable housing initiatives here in Nova Scotia.
Another core value for Killam is curb appeal, and presentation matters. It matters in everything we do. It matters at the building level when you walk up, so that the property, I think literally the curb appeal is there. But once you get into the property, how our staff are dressed, how they present themselves, how our literature is presented, it's important that everything we do, everything we touch, is the best we can offer. Core value, strong customer relations. It's interesting when you think about customer. Within Killam, I have lots of customers. I report to my board, I report to my coworkers. They have an expectation of me and Philip that will run the company with clear direction, with a plan, strategy, and incorporate our core values. So everybody reports to somebody else. That's just the way it is. If you keep that concept in mind, you'll always try to do your best. The other thing I think I like a lot about customer, this basic concept with customers, it's about trying to deliver the best you can offer.
And in the finance group, we've really focused on strong customer relationships, being the people we serve within the organization. like the property managers. We want to make sure we provide them with accurate and timely financial information.
Another core value is do the right thing. It's about acting with integrity in all we do. When we're dealing with customers, when we're dealing with lenders and shareholders and everyone, it's making sure that we are making the right decision for the best thing for the company in the long term.
Killam's Tenant Relief Program was designed to aid tenants that have fallen on hard times due to health, job layoffs, or any other unfortunate event. Killam assists these tenants by allowing them to live rent-free or at a subsidized rate for a fixed period of time.
Our president, Phil Fraser, came to my office one morning with a newspaper. He'd been touched by an article about a little girl from Cape Breton suffering from a rare bone disease. The disease was now causing her to lose her sight and hearing. In order to stop the progression, she would require to spend many months in Toronto and Halifax hospitals. Phil asked me to contact her family and find out how we could help. What this family needed was a home in Halifax while she was being treated at the IWK. We provided a fully furnished 2-bedroom apartment near the hospital. This apartment became the family's home away from home while she was in recovery.
We had a tenant who'd been in arrears. We had reached a settlement whereby she'd pay us so much money back each month. When our property manager called her just before Christmas to say that she still owed us money and she wasn't paying her rent, she was upset. She said she was depressed, she couldn't get out of bed, but not to worry, she was going to pay her rent. She'd already told her kids no Christmas that year. Our property manager told her to get up, get on with her day, that we'd get back to her and we would do something for her. So she spoke to the rest of the department. We decided to put some money together that we would give her a Christmas. When we started to do that and the office heard about it, in addition to the regular families we sponsor, everyone got together. They wanted to have a part of it, so we ended up giving her a lovely Christmas. She got gift cards, she had presents for her children. She was so excited that she could invite her family over for Christmas dinner. And the best thing of all was that she told us she wanted to pay it forward. Do the same thing for someone else.